All right, first and foremost, steak price. Steak price has gone up significantly. So got to make the most of these. So we're going to prep them the way we always do. We're going to do a dry brine. I watched this guy on YouTube that I've watched for a while, he and his wife, and he did everything the exact opposite way that I do it and said reverse sear is not very the right way to do this or whatever. And I got defensive. Then I realized, who cares? I do it however I do it. He does it however he does it. I just like doing a dry brine. This is Wednesday the 4th. It's noon. So Wednesday, I like to do 48 hours, 2 days of a prep. And then we'll cook it on Friday. Here are nice funky dry steaks. Let's take them out. Alright, they look nice and dry. Everything's aired out pretty well, so it's 2 days later. Everything's really good. I'm gonna heat up the oven and get the wine cracked. Red wine. Gonna use this tonight to make our reduction of our sauce for the steaks. Letting them sit out for a little bit, preheating the oven. So get the ball rolling here. Let's crack this wine, let it breathe. Got that off easy, that's good. You could do it either way. I was turning the bottle. That's fine. Look at that. It's like I know what I'm doing. It's crazy. It smells really nice. This is the essence of it. That's how it's gonna, basically how the sauce is gonna taste, right? So let this sit for a moment. The most important thing here is to make sure the chef has some wine. The person making it has to make sure the wine is okay. So I'm gonna pour a little glass. Let this air out for a little bit. It needs to breathe for a moment. So I'm gonna let it sit for like 10 minutes or so. And wait for our oven to warm up and get everything, get this cooking. We're both hungry. It's Friday evening. Long week. Abolish ice. And we'll be back when this thing is warm. Everything's ready. It's warmed up. I'm going to take these and put them in a pan. Because the idea here is to reverse sear. I watched this guy and he was like, reverse sear, blah, 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 and he was telling how. I was like, okay, whatever, bro. So, going to be in the pan. It's going to create the fond. We're going to reverse sear it right now. I just took it out of the fridge about 15 minutes ago, not even, like 12 minutes ago. It's 42 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're gonna take it up to about 100 and then finish it, take that last 30 degrees and do it on the stove top. That'll finish creating our fond and it'll be really nice. So into the oven we go. Hopefully when I turn around, my butt crack isn't, I had to keep cutting around my butt crack. So while this is warming up, getting to temperature, I should say, I have this shallot. Look at the size of the shallot. It's a giant one. I have some garlic. I have a little bit more garlic. So I think we have enough, but let me crack these and see how they look and feel. So that's 1, 2, 3. There's a little one in there. Yeah, we'll just use all of this. That's good. That one's already peeled. This sucker wants to take off and grow, but not today. I think that other one's probably ready to grow too. Maybe I'll just plant that one and buy another garlic next time I'm at the store. Okay. This skin mostly is coming off pretty easily. Look at that. Just, oops. Got waiting for my oven to warm up. I was looked outside and there's a cardinal on a tree eating a berry. So I got a picture of that. I was like, oh, that's fun. That's good. That's a good luck symbol for the weekend. It's Friday. For posterity, it's the 6th of February. It's Friday afternoon. Work is done. I am ready to cook, make a nice meal, and start the weekend. It's Super Bowl weekend, whatever that means. I'm a fan of the NFL, but they're leaning towards all these authoritarian things is just really wearing on me, considering I've been watching NFL football since I was a boy. I'm 47. It gets harder every year to watch football because of all the nonsense that they surround it with. Anyway, apologize. Okay. These suckers are ready. Gotta chop them up. Let's take a look at this shallot. This thing is, alright. Just cut both ends off. The other shallot, this is the smaller of the two. Ooh, watch your fingers. Cut it down on the side. Big old pretty shallot. My goodness. Ooh, real nice. Look at that, it almost looks like I know what I'm doing. That's crazy. This is all going to be strained out at the end, so we're just doing this for flavoring, for our red wine reduction. Oh, let's do that again. I just sharpened this knife, so it just makes quick work of it all. That's a lot of shallot, but that's fine. So these have little nubs growing on them. Get rid of those. These were starting to sprout. So like I said, the other one, probably just go ahead and throw it in the ground and get more garlic. I have some garlic growing in my garden, and it survived this little cold snap we had. I'm in Houston. It didn't get too cold for too long. It's just cold enough. Cut these ends off. Make sure these things on the ground get thrown away, because I have little pups that love to sniff around and eat anything they find on the ground. I mince it so that way all of the goodness gets released, and it'll have a better odor, because that's what we need, the odor to make our sauce aromatic. The aromatics for our sauce is very important. Ooh, that was not. Okay. Didn't make too much of a mess. Let's grab let's go ahead and grab our wine so we have all of our ingredients. This is what we're going to put in it. Beef stock, 1.5 cups of wine, oh, that's enough. Oh, plenty. 2 cups. This is that's more than enough. Because I want to just empty this bottle. I don't want to have a little bit left at the end of this. It's better to just have it. Better to make it with the sauce. You can't have too much sauce. You just can't have this. It's too delicious. You can't have too much of it. So, steak is warming up nicely. We're gonna wait till the steak is ready, and then we'll move on to our next step. Steaks are moving along really nicely. Feel that fond on the bottom there? They're almost done. So let them cook a little bit longer. I'm gonna have to walk myself out of it. Let them cook for another 3 minutes or so, and they'll be done. And then we can work on our sauce. Okay, they're ready. Look at all this. This is good. This is our sauce right here. So pour in our there we go. Pitch is a little fit to begin with, but not a problem. And our good stuff here. Garlic and shallot. And our beef broth. Now what we're going to do, I'm keeping it at a medium. We're going to raise this up, bring it to a boil, and then let's raise it up a little bit. Bring it up to a boil, then start scraping our fond off the bottom. So we're going to let this sit for a little bit. I'm going to take it down just a hair, just like medium low, and just let it simmer like this for about 10 minutes. The idea is to let it cook down about half, and we'll be good to go. All right, it's been about 16 minutes now. It's really close. Could have given another couple of minutes, and I think we're done. Let's do our spoon test to show. See how that's real close. So, yeah, I would 2 minutes at the most, and I'm gonna call it because I think we're almost there. I have my butter ready to finish it off, but it smells right. It has a deep, rich odor. It's just like it'll knock your socks off. I have my sous chef lady here, waiting for her bite. This is the sauce, Mama. You aren't gonna have any sauce. You may have a little piece of steak, though. Here we go. See how slow it just closes up? You give it a quick stir, make sure everything is looking good all the way around. Turn off our heat. We're done. See how it just stays when you pull it? That's what we want right here. Perfect. So now, heat is off, the stove is off. So I'm going to put my butter in. Now we're going to finish with our butter. So I'll literally just swish around the butter, because the residual heat is more than enough to melt this butter. Now our butter is dissolved. Let's go ahead and strain it. we're both hungry, so it doesn't matter. So, look at that. Look at how it just covers the meat like that. That's perfect. Super rich. It's a real deep flavor. Could probably put this on a rock and I'd eat it. Okay, this is my dinner. I'm gonna eat now. Does lady want something? What about a Zoe? What about a Zoe? Good girls.